G'day everyone, welcome back to my FIFA 21 Arsenal career mode. I believe this is episode 14 or episode 3 of season 2. Make sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe if you guys enjoy, it really helps me out. Getting in this episode today, we're going to be getting through the month. I think it's of October, it's either September or October, but we've got a lot of games to get through. And it's the end of the transfer window month, so yeah. Didn't really see anyone suggest anyone, so I've decided to go in for just a small realistic signing of this Omar Rekic guy. Obviously just one for the future, but I saw that we were linked to him in real life at the time, so I decided to go ahead and just pick him up. I was looking at a left back as well. I think his name's Nuno Mendes, I think, from Benfica, but I got rejected because I didn't know how much it was worth and they weren't happy with my initial offer, but I would definitely be looking to get him in January because I need someone to help back up Kieran Tierney in case he gets injured or just for fitness reasons. I do have Cedric and Maitland-Niles, but they're both more so right backs. I have developed them into left backs, but they're right back dominant. And there we give up a goal to Leicester City there as we get into the first game of the series, and it's Griezmann. They've splashed the cash and brought in Griezmann, who I was actually looking at potentially. But we answer back in the second half here with a great ball from Saka through to Aubameyang, who takes his time and slips it past Peter Schmeichel. I think that is in net. So Aubameyang still scoring for fun. He's definitely going to be putting in a lot of goals this season. But you guys already knew that as it comes to Pepe, to Aubameyang, to Auer, to Aubameyang. Back heels it to Partey. You see, there's no real pressure from the opposition. They're really letting us have it, and we just take our time. We cut inside with Auer, who tries to bend one around the keeper. And he does so splendidly. What a finish by Hussam Auer. And that ended up being the winning goal at the 70th minute mark. So we win 2-1. Pretty defensive game by the stats there. 5 shots to 2. But a win's a win, and 3 points is all that matters in the end, as we're looking to win the league this season, hopefully. As we're getting into our first Champions League game now, it's going to be against Rangers. You see Rangers and Napoli are in our group. And then there's one other team, but you'll see that in a future episode, I reckon. And you see Dortmund have actually come in for Granit Xhaka. I've frozen him out of the team so far because I just didn't... I don't really like him as a player, and I think that we can get decent value for him, so hopefully that deal goes through. As we get into the game here, I've rotated the squad a little bit as Bellerin dinks it over the top to Aubameyang with a very tame finish, but they haven't cleared it properly. It falls to Auer, but it gets blocked, and the Rangers managed to live through that one. As we get into the second half now, not much else happened during that first half. Comes to Auer, who's just waiting for the run, and Thomas Partey makes it now, and we get it to him and he scores. Keeper can't do anything there, and Thomas Partey continuing his great run of form. He's getting very highly rated now, I think he's around an 85, 86, and then he's got the plus 3 or 4 depending on his form, I think it is, so he's really good. As Aubameyang plays a great ball through to Saka, and Saka dinks it over the top, and Thomas Partey comes flying in with a spectacular header, hits the post after he heads it home too. But it's a brace for Thomas Partey, and we managed to win the game there, and just seal it with an easy 2-0 win. See the stats there, we quite dominated in the chance creation, but we're more of a counter-attacking team, so in the end-game stats, you're going to see a lot of games we don't actually have the majority of the possession. We just like to go flat out, and then when we lose the ball, we just counter-attack and go flat out again. Don't really worry about keeping onto it for too long. As we get back into the league now, it's going to be against Aston Villa, against one of my favourite players in Martinez, the former Arsenal goalie, and they've actually got Oxlade-Chamberlain as well, so a couple ex-Arsenal boys there, hoping to get the win against us today. And speaking of ex-Arsenal players, Chamberlain gets the game opener there against us. Just turned and swiveled and shot, so they brought him in from Liverpool, and it looked like it's worked out well for them. As we get to Aubameyang now, looking to equalise in the second half. We get it through down to Auer. Auer, what's he going to do? Waits. Finds Torreira, who plays a great ball into Aubameyang, and Aubameyang with a beautiful finish. I don't know how he managed to turn and dink that so quickly, and managed to shoot it on his right foot as well. That was beautiful. As Aston Villa looking to take the lead once again now, and they get it through to Wesley, who plays it through to Trezeguet, and he gets onto it. What's he going to do? Turns me and goes near post. I thought Leno would be able to cover the near post, but unfortunately he's let me down. As Aston Villa take the lead once again, but Pepe now out to Torreira, to Aubameyang. Aubameyang turns his man, goes on his left, and he hits it across the keeper think we got a bit fortunate there. I think it went through the defender's legs, but we managed to tie it up again, and all of a sudden we're looking for the winner now with Pepe again. He plays it through to Aubameyang, and he scores. Aubameyang with his hat-trick. A great game from the captain. It's basically won us those 3 points off his foot, and we managed to hold on for the 3-2 victory. A great game there from Aubameyang. As you see there, Chelsea actually thumped Liverpool in some other results. Didn't worry about showing you guys the highlights for this one. It was just a Carabao Cup game against Carlisle United, and we absolutely destroyed them, which you'd probably expect, although I wasn't expecting a 14-shot game for us and 0 for them. I thought they'd have some opportunities, especially seeing us playing a secondary team, as we're coming up against Burnley now back in the league. And we start off strong. It's a classic Arsenal counter-attack with Aubameyang this time through to Auer. Normally it's the other way around. Auer just has enough speed to hold off, but it gets saved. A brilliant save. Auer should be finishing that, really. As Saka just comes down the wing, cuts it back to Aubameyang. And Aubameyang gets blocked there. Probably should have scored there as well. So things aren't going right for us at the moment, but we're creating good chances. And Pepe's coming down the wing again. You're going to be seeing a lot of that. Aubameyang plays it into Auer. Auer waits for Aubameyang to continue his run, and he hits it off the post. Had all day to wind that up, and he's gone with the left, and he's thumped it against the post. I don't know how we have not scored yet. This is getting ridiculous. As Torreira comes in with a crunching tackle. That's why I love him. He's a little bulldog. And Pepe just has speed for days. Chips it through to Aubameyang now, and surely this time, yes. Just over the hour mark now, and Aubameyang's finally got one to go in. A great run there from Pepe, but all started from the great tackle from Torreira. As Burnley looking to get an equaliser now, 70th minute. It falls to McNeil. He plays a great through ball through to Messina. It gets saved, but it falls straight back to him, and he somehow headed that home. Very unlucky there. Not sure if Leno could have done much more about that. He saved it, but it's just fallen straight back to the attacker. As we look for the winner now with Auer through to Aubameyang on his left, but he's gone near post, and Pope's made a very crucial save. Probably should have gone across the keeper there in retrospect. As Saka now plays it to Aubameyang. He's got another chance, but it's another great save from Pope. And they managed just to clear it out. Pope was basically a man of the match performance there, holding us to 1 goal, and it's a 1-1 draw. So only 1 point gain for both teams there. Absolutely masterclass from Nick Pope there, the Burnley keeper. As we're getting into our next Champions League game, it's against Napoli. I've decided to change the squad a bit after Auer and Aubameyang were a little bit disappointing. They had a lot of chances to score, and I thought I'd better reward the youngsters who played well in the Carabao Cup. And it's paid off here as we get it to Willock, and he scores on his left foot too. And we go up 1-0 inside the first half an hour. Willock doesn't let me down with my selection of him, and he puts us in front. As we get into the second half now, it falls to Martinelli, who plays it to Bellerin. He crosses it, and Thomas Partey's in the middle waiting for it, and he puts it home. Thomas Partey, captaining the side this game, and manages to score again. He's scored a lot recently, and just all series actually. I wasn't expecting so many goals from him. And Napoli didn't really have many chances, and they had a late one there, but it didn't come to anything, and we ended up winning the game 2-0. Very, very defensive game though, but we took our chances. We were very clinical, and thankfully Willock and Martinelli managed to get the job done. As you see the table here at the end of the episode, 7 games played, 4 wins. No, not 4 wins, sorry. It's a lot more than that. If we only had 4 wins, that'd be a bit disappointing. It'd be like the real life Arsenal. But yes, 7 games played, 6 wins, 1 draw. Good goal difference, and we're on track. Still on top of the league, just by a point over Spurs. But yeah, you see all the games we've played this month and last month. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. That's going to be it for me. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. And maybe let me know how your career modes are going and who I should bring in January if I get the money in for Xhaka and maybe a couple other players. You never know. I could sell a couple more. But yeah, Aubameyang's probably going to win the Golden Boot, even though it's very early on. He's absolutely dominating. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. Peace.